Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, that's W-O-R-I-M-I, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides and the universal energies. Sorry, I'll just pop my protection bracelets on here while I'm chatting to you. Okay, the day off was absolutely beautiful. Now I'm just going to point out that my friend that I had lunch with is 83 years of age and very sprightly and very intelligent and doesn't slur her words and up and down the stairs, etc. So the claim with the felon in regards to his age, considering his longevity, genetics, and the health care that he gets, is just outrageous. So I have posted quite a lot in my post section today about various items, and I'm just going to have a little pick and choose about. I did. The video I posted from Dr. G, who is the body language expert, he was talking about the falling asleep dozens of times in the 40 minutes of the Oval Office the other day. But what really caught my attention, I watched it sound off, the closed captions on because I can't stand the voice of anybody that was in the Oval Office at the time. But what really did catch my attention was at about the 7-minute mark, the swollen belly. Okay, I just want to also point out Rosie from Rosie's Insider's back. Yeah, she is a bit of a character that can take some getting used to. The skip button can be useful if you find the singing or anything a little bit not to your taste, but she had a fabulous video out in regards to the Orange Idiot with the sneaking off the Air Force One. I also want to just give a shout out to Denise Knight, K-N-I-G-H-T, with her daily felon health readings. They're only really short, couple of minutes, so check those out as well. Support Denise. And Jennifer Lisa Vest, fabulous for bringing snippets of news on a daily basis. There's so many great readers. The Way of Positive Change, Touched by Tarot and Beyond, Tarot by the Bay. Dave Johnson did a great channeling yesterday. There are so many fabulous readers out there. We can't all cover everything. Okay, the eclipse yesterday, actually I was trying to sleep last night and all I could feel was the energy pulsing back and forth. So that was really interesting. Going to be intrigued to see what comes out of that. Well, what's come out of that? Another ship has jumped. Another rat has jumped the ship. Carolyn Levitt has announced her resignation as press secretary. I was actually really surprised that she even came back, because when I read on it, I didn't get she was going to come back. Apparently she's been made an advisor, which is going to be intriguing going forward, because apparently under current constitutional legislation, from what I've heard, I may not be right on this, this is just what people have told me, apparently advisors cannot be prosecuted, so be interesting to see where that goes. Janine Perro apparently has put out a statement saying that she's going to be holding some judicial panel or something that will name and shame enemies of the regime. That's as flat as anything. My guys just literally scoffed at it. So yeah, that's not going to come anywhere. There are reports out that ICE is now purchasing electric zapping gloves or something. Oh boy, okay. I have no words in regards to that. Like that, put the hands on people and can pulse an electric current through, like a taser type thing. I can really see that actually backfiring, because I can just see somebody grabbing the ICE agent, and what happens is he ends up zapping himself, the stupid goose. But yeah, I can see that happening. Okay, what do I want to have a look at? Oh, first of all, okay, went down the post office box yesterday. It sounds really crazy to be saying thank yous, but Thank you so much to, well, interestingly enough, it's a Laurel and a Laurie. So Laurel from California has painted for me these beautiful stones. The postage was horrendous, Laurel. So I am just going to say again, postage is absolutely horrendous. So don't feel that you have to send me anything, but yeah, a picture of Spotty. At the moment, I'll put that in the garden with him when we put his ashes when the garden's actually done, because he'll have a place under a tree or something. But at the moment, he's up on the shelf with Sneaks, his bestest buddy, and she also painted for me again another beautiful grounding rock with the image of the artwork as well. So I'll find a spot for that on the shelf. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Laurel. Absolutely love it. I also want to mention Laurie, who has an Etsy shop making stuff for little kids. So she sent me a whole lot of stuff that the grandkids will absolutely love. I'm just looking to see whether she's actually named the Etsy shop on here, on this letter. Okay, so what she's done, the name on the back of this beautiful embroidery is Laurie Olson, Ohlson, Wide, and I do apologize if I've pronounced that wrong, Weide. So I'm assuming that this is that's the name of her Etsy shop, Weide, Laurie. So beautiful dragonfly. So I'll have to find a spot for that up on the shelf. A couple of fabric bookmarks. Can't ever have too many bookmarks. But what she has sent me for the grandkids, just amazing. So I haven't even unwrapped these yet. So you're getting a on-screen unwrap here. So these are mermaids, small, medium, and large for the grandkids to. So we've got they're little velvet images on velvet, which are fabulous. So we've got small, medium, and large. We've got mermaids and shells and starfish and seahorses. And then we've got, so she has sent me 3 lots. So we've got the pink there, let's have a look. Purple and orange, or purple, absolutely gorgeous. And then, so purple, and then also, what have we got? So we've got green and orange. So the grandkids will absolutely love those. Goodness knows what they're actually going to do with them, because they very much plough their own road, those grandkids of mine. So I'll put those aside. But also came another parcel from Laurie as well. What have we got in this particular one? It's called, okay, Play and Learn Felt. So this is very possibly the name of the shop, Play and Learn Felt. So Laurie, and I won't open all of these, but these are for counting. So those, the mermaids and the starfish, etc., were for sizes, and these ones are for counting. Cats and food bowls and fish, and also naming the colours as well. Just absolutely beautiful, Laurie. So if you've got grandkids, the grandkids will love those. Go and check out Laurie's store, Play and Learn Felt. She's a retired preschool teacher, so she absolutely knows what she's talking about. So yeah, I'll pull those out and give you some feedback in regards to the grandkids. Okay, what I actually want to have a look at in this particular reading, there's a lot coming across my desk at the moment. I'm actually later today going to do a past life reading on Barack Obama. One of my gorgeous viewers sent me a potential and it went, oh, light bulb. So I'll have a look to see whether that is who we are actually talking about with Barack Obama's past life. But I want to have a look at first up, oh goodness, where do we go? There's news out, and I may or may not read on this, we'll have a look, but there's a group founded by Tim Ballard gets a big contract for immigration work. The Felon Administration, so this is on Axios at Salt Lake City. The Felon Administration has awarded more than $244 million to a no-bid legal service contract to a company called Our Rescue, formerly known as Operation Underground Railway, a non-profit whose founder, Utah activist Tim Ballard, resigned from the company amid sexual misconduct allegations. This is like putting the fox in charge of the hen house. I feel really, really uncomfortable about this. Actually, I might have a look at this particular one. Might be quite a few readings today, so we'll see how we go. So the contract was issued on Friday, according to federal notice first reported by the American Prospect. A week earlier, the previous legal contractor said the Felon Administration withheld payment for months because the organisation wouldn't share confidential information about the children it served. So this is pretty much a legal organisation being I don't know where to go with this one. It just absolutely does my head in. So what we've got is a company called Our Rescue, formerly known as Operation Underground Railroad, a non-profit organisation whose founder was accused of sexual misconduct. So now, Tim Ballard, formerly an ICE agent, the current director of the company is a former ICE agent. So it's not like they're lawyers. They're ICE agents. So just really what's going to come out of this? So I'm going to use the runic tarot. I haven't even read the full article because I wasn't going to read on this. I was just going to share it. But my guides will take me down paths where I have to go. So I'm using the runic tarot, a very dark deck, about this awarding of the contract to, again, let me get the name right, the company called Our Rescue. It is run by a former ICE agent. It was set up by a former ICE agent who was forced to resign due to sexual misconduct. It was a no-bid contract that was awarded, $244 million. What do we need to know about this? FFS. I seem to be saying that a lot lately. FFS. What do we need to know? I've got 3 cards pop out. This may be all I do on this particular contract. The 10 of Pentacles, it's all to do with big money. The 3 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. We've got the whistleblower coming out on the bottom in regards to this. I'm just going to say big money trafficking, continuing. The 3 of Wands is about sending ships out and ships back in again. This is about a plan coming to fruition. To me, it feels very much about trafficking. And then you've got this 9 of Cups, which, looking at the image of it, is very much about secret meetings happening behind the scenes, deals being done, etc. With this 10 of Pentacles, the big money, it's about the raping and pillaging. I'm just getting that it's to continue with the trafficking. Now, this symbol here does mean justice, leadership, authority, etc. But it is pointing to this cloud here, so it is clouding of the justice, and you've got this symbol here, this little zigzaggy symbol, which means protection and defense, but it is on it's tilted. I won't say it's on its side, it's not fully on its side, but it is tilted. Yeah, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is about money trails. This is work behind the scenes. The Six, the defense is literally on the side. The Six of Pentacles here, it's very much about the money. But we've got the Queen of Swords. Okay, there might be... Queen of Swords can be about internal strategy, but I'm feeling it might be somebody that takes up the case. Because on the bottom I've got the whistleblower coming out about this Seven of Pentacles again, harvesting the money, got an arrow on his back. You've got the turning the blind eye, indulgence with that, or arrogance of this arrogance with that Four of Cups. You've got the Ace of Swords coming out, and then you've got the Five of Cups, which is very much about moral, ethical. This is just corruption. The corruption, the disregard for human life, just awful, awful, awful. You've got dark money here with the Three of Pentacles, and you've got the Devil, but you do have this Queen of Wands coming out as well, an inspirational female bringing this information forward. You've got Judgment, and then you've got the Ace of Pentacles and Death. So the death of this, the ending of this protection. Oh, it just makes me want to weep on occasion, more than one occasion. However, I do want to point out that this has been happening. What we are now getting news about has been underway for decades. One of my lovely viewers sent me a news article that apparently about something to do with something that first came to light in 1991. 36 years ago. Did I get that right? 1991. 91, 2001, 11, 21. Yeah, 36 years ago. So this has been going on for decades. It feels overwhelming. It feels just horrific. But that's only because we are actually seeing it, and it needs to come to light for us to be able to deal with it. So, okay, they're telling me to shift to a different deck to use the Tarot Grand Lux. Running out of desk room here at the moment. What's going to be the outcome? The news is now out. The news is out. It's been reported that the Felon administration awarded a $244 million no-bid legal service contract to a non-profit. 244 million, yeah, okay, right. Claims it's non-profit. I haven't looked into it. It may have a facade of respectability, but it's a group where it was set up by a sexual predator ex-ICE agent. Current director is a former ICE agent as well. Oh, and we know that, and it was taken away from the contract was taken away from the previous company because they wouldn't share confidential information with the regime. So what's the future of this going to be? What is the future going to be in regards to this? this contract being allocated. Come on down, because things are really stewing. There's that Queen of Swords again. We had her as an advocator in the previous reading. Legal action perhaps being brought forward, but protective legal action. And we had this in the previous reading as well, the previous spread, the Ten of Pentacles. The challenge is going to be the greedy oligarchs, the money that's being paid, but this is very much trying to get the last of the money out that they can. At the foundation, we've got the Six of Wands. This is the contract, the no-bid contract, just like the reflecting pool was a no-bid contract. I bet you don't get no money back from that either. But this was the contract being awarded. This could also be a strategy, a behind-the-scenes strategy to funnel money, to money launder, and to keep these operations going. The contract being awarded, let's see where it goes. Yeah, it's money for children. I'm just going to put it out there. In the past, the money for children, the trafficking. Crowning the reading, we've got the Star though. So the Star is very much about something being exposed, to being revealed, to be able to do something about. I mean, this has been, as I said, this is nothing new. It's been going on for decades, not under the former organisation that represented these children, but just in general by these oligarchs. We've got here, we're in the year of the Fire Horse. Last year was the year of the Wood Dragon. The information coming out loudly about, and here's my money laundering card. It's also election flipping. And of course, the Orange Felon's come out in an interview and stated that he won't rule out declaring a security emergency in regards to the balloting. You and I are not surprised about that at all. It is one of their ploys, but I'm getting here with this Two of Coins. It's to do with money laundering. And then we've got the Two of Wands internally, opening the gates to a plan. So a plan, these can go either way, these plans. Let's see where it goes. Page of Cups, unexpected information coming forward from a youthful source. The outcome on the back foot, trying to defend the position, being stopped with the Hanged Man, those that are involved with the Three of Cups. A lot of information going to come out really quickly about those that are involved. The money, dark money with the Three of Coins. And then we've got the Eight of Cups, the walking away with the Three of Swords. This is once they're exposed. And then the Tower. Oh, it couldn't happen to nicer people. The Tower and then the Wheel. And then we've got Justice coming forward. This is not going to end well for those involved. You've got this infighting, the harvesting of the money, Homeland Security. Do not be surprised if they're involved. The wealthy thinking they can get away with it, the Hierophant, higher authorities in government, but fast becoming a nightmare situation as it is exposed of the moral, financial and ethical corruption. It's all about the money. Once the felon goes down, which he's not far off doing, but we've got the Four of Swords there, the steel, and then we've got the military coming in, removing. So again, it's not going to end well for those who are involved, and it's now out in the public domain that this is happening. I think they're going to find themselves exposed and not going to like it as they are revealed, a bit like Jared's brother Josh. It's now come out that he's bought the LA Lakers or something. he doesn't like being in the limelight. He likes to operate behind the scenes. But what's happening is information about these people are coming out, and it's becoming very much public knowledge. They cannot hide, and it's not going to end well for them. And actually, speaking of the military, Christina talks. Christina spills the tea. I love her. I've always loved her accent. I could listen to that for hours. She has come out about with the USS Lincoln, people, sailors attempting to jump overboard and sail and swim to shore, etc. I was very, oh gosh, prickly. I was very clearly given a vision when I was given visions the other day. Actually, last night, before I even saw this from Christina, of sailors defecating over the sides. And if you sort of think like how the smearing of bird poop down a statue or down the side of a building or something, that was the image I was getting on some of these naval ships, or not some of them, quite a, with the toilets failing. But what was even more awful was the women that are serving on board. I was getting that they were having to cut up clothing to make sanitary products, and having to reuse used and dried sanitary product. Oh, it was just absolutely ghastly. So at what stage is the military going to blow? I don't think they're far off. Uh, I don't think they're far off. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. That was news that my guides wanted to bring to you. Just again, nothing new, just being exposed and being revealed. But good to see that now that it is out in the public domain, there is going to be some action being taken, some hopefully legal action, because the only thing working at the moment is certain levels of the judicial system. Okay, Christina also had a short video about apparently one of the judges on one of the DOJ EPS cases being very unhappy with what was provided, and she had a phone number to dial into a please explain segment that the judge will be having with the DOJ. I can't find anything else anywhere on the internet to verify that, so I don't know what case it is for. But yeah, things are certainly heating up. Okay, I'll catch you shortly.